Throughout the summer, Democrats cruelly blocked COVID relief legislation in an effort to advance their extreme left-wing agenda and influence the election. Then, a few months ago, Congress started negotiations on a new package to get urgently needed help to the American people. It's taken forever. However, the bill they are now planning to send back to my desk is much different than anticipated. It really is a disgrace. For example, among the more than 5,000 pages in this bill, which nobody in Congress has read because of its length and complexity, it's called the COVID Relief Bill, but it has almost nothing to do with COVID. This bill contains $85.5 million for assistance to Cambodia, $134 million to Burma, $1.3 billion for Egypt and the Egyptian military, which will go out and buy almost exclusively Russian military equipment, $25 million for democracy and gender programs in Pakistan, $505 million to Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama, $40 million for the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., which is not even open for business, $1 billion for the Smithsonian, and an additional $154 million for the National Gallery of Art. Likewise, these facilities are essentially not open. $7 million for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico, a provision to promote the breeding of fish in federal hatcheries, $3 million in poultry production technology, $2 million to research the impact of down trees, $566 million for construction projects at the FBI. The bill also allows stimulus checks for the family members of illegal aliens, allowing them to get up to $1,800 each. This is far more than the Americans are given. Despite all of this wasteful spending and much more, the $900 billion package provides hardworking taxpayers with only $600 each in relief payments, and not enough money is given to small businesses, and in particular restaurants, whose owners have suffered so grievously. They were only given a deduction for others to use in business their restaurant for 2 years. This 2-year period must be withdrawn, which will allow the owners to obtain financing and get their restaurants back in condition. Congress can terminate it at a much later date, but 2 years is not acceptable. It's not enough. Congress found plenty of money for foreign countries, lobbyists, and special interests, while sending the bare minimum to the American people who need it. It wasn't their fault. It was China's fault, not their fault. I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation and to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package, and maybe that administration will be me, and we will get it done. Thank you very much.
This is why Trump is an excellent president. We shouldn't be worried about fish right now. We shouldn't be worried about other countries at this time. $600 is an insult to the American people. We need to take care of our own first. Trump has always wanted to give these families up to $4,000. He wants to take care of the American people. The democracy is worried about other things, like fish. Not that it's not important to take care of other countries when we can. When we can. There are people out there that are hungry. There are people out there that are facing eviction. There are people out there that are sick in our country at this point in time. This is our democracy. This is what we have to look forward to with a Biden-Harris presidency. Don't worry about them. Let's take care of this museum. Let's appreciate art right now. Let's take care of all these other countries. Let's give illegal immigrants more. I have nothing against foreign people in my country as long as they're vetted. This is what we have to look forward to with a Harris presidency, which is what it will be within a year. Joe Biden said that he will create some kind of medical condition and resign. He's already said that. You heard it. Put a video up. He's already got his condition for that. Trump is a president that is for the American people. This is why they want him gone. The Democrats can't line their pockets if they're doing things for us. $1,800 difference in the COVID relief has nothing to do with COVID. You listen to him list the funding that they would like to give in other places. I say we wait on that. If we can wait to open our schools, our restaurants, our bars, our businesses, if we can wait until this COVID is over for that, then we can wait to worry about other countries right now. Museums, Smithsonian's, places that aren't even open. This is why Trump is a great American president. This is why they want him out. He's too good. He's too good for us. The powers that be, with Biden and Harris, are going to continue to, with no Vaseline, and not even a kiss, not even to take us to dinner. Screw us. Literally. This is the beginning of the end. They've successfully, at this point, taken our vote, our right to vote, away from us. Even Stevie Wonder could see that there was fraud in this election. And they're just bypassing it. Like it's like, no, nothing to see here. You can see that there's some amount of fraud. Well, my question is, how much fraud in an election is okay? How much? How much of it? I say none. There is fraud within this election. How much is bypassable? How much is okay? Oh, that's all right. Go Trump, and God bless the American people.